Hi, this is Beth. I want to show you a couple of things that you can do with Adobe Connect Whiteboard Pod, and I want to introduce a couple of those features so that you can engage in the activity that we're going to have later in the session. First of all, you can enable drawing rights for participants in 3 different ways, and I think this is really cool. Under Meeting and Preferences, you can select the whiteboard and enable participants to draw so they have that capability all the time. Now, if you don't want them to have the capability of all the time being able to draw, but maybe for a particular activity, within the whiteboard pod, under pod options, you can choose enable participants to draw. And if you want just a couple of people or one person to be able to draw, you can click on their name and then click Enable to Draw. So 3 ways you can engage participants in this drawing capability. On the whiteboard itself, along the left, are all the different drawing tools. This first one, and actually you can go scroll down and up a little bit. This first one, the selection tool, when you click on that selection tool and you click select, it gives you the capability to double click on a particular item on the whiteboard, and then you can click the trash can and that it will delete the selected item. Underneath the select tool are pen options, and when you click on it, now you have the capability to change the size and the color of that pen. And you also have the ability to select a marker, a highlighter, and a pencil. So that's your capability there. And then under text, obviously you can then select that, and then you can change the color and you can change the size of the text very easily. There you go. And where you have right under the text are various symbols. So you can select a rectangle, an ellipse, an arrow, line, check, another arrow. So I select that arrow, and I already drew the arrow, so I can select it, double click on that, and now I can change the color of that arrow and just how light or dark that arrow is. You also have undo and redo buttons as well. So that's a little bit about the tools that we have here. Now what I want to do is introduce you to the very specific tools that you're going to use for this particular activity. You're going to see a whiteboard that looks like this that says select the X symbol and a color, and then click on the line to place your X indicating your level of experience using web conferencing in your teaching. So this line is indicating 1, I'm very new to using web conferencing, to 10, I use web conferencing quite frequently in my teaching. So we just want to get a sense of people's experience using web conferencing in your teaching. So what you're going to want to do is select the X symbol. So we're going to go to where all of our symbols are, and we're going to select X, and then I'm going to have the ability to select the color I want, and then wherever my comfort level is, I'm just going to click, and then my X will appear on the screen. So there you have it, a little introduction to Whiteboard in Adobe.